Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark Jason, and today we will be discussing modem troubleshooting. The modem troubleshooting consists of local connectivity issues. It's either wired or wireless, cable problems, router issues, etc. Modem failure also consists of loose power or coax connections, damaged Ethernet cable connections, miscommunication with the router, overheating, and outdated firmware or equipment. You can also check the lights of your modem because it can show whether your modem is connected to the internet, or if none of the lights aren't popping out, maybe you forgot to plug the modem in the socket. Checking if the Ethernet cable is one of the most common problems in modem troubleshooting. It can be broken, or if you have a spare, switch them out. Maybe your current Ethernet cable isn't working. Modem troubleshooting sounds intimidating, but I assure you that it is just a piece of cake. We will tackle all the possible causes of network problems in every way possible, whether it is software or hardware. Now, I will pass it to John Bert, who will discuss the wireless modem failure.
Is your modem DSL, Fios, or cable? So if yes, we will proceed here. Pero ano ba sila? DSL, sila yung nagre-rely sa mga telephone lines, kumbaga parang old type sila ng modem. At sa cable, nagtra-transmit sila ng data via copper cable. Pero sa Fios, mas mabilis sila kasi optic fiber cables ginagamit nila. Mas manipis at glass yung ginagamit nila. Wireless router? If yes, proceed here. If other device, laptop, Kindle, iPad, etc. can't connect to internet, it's a networking problem. So sinasabi dito is kung nakakonect ang mga devices sa internet tulad ng mga laptop, ganun. Ibig sabihin, network ang may problema doon, hindi ang router. Nire-recommend na tignan yung network hardware diagnostic flowchart. Did you use cable? If no, did you install filters? Yung nakikita nyo sa left ay yung filter mismo. DSL filters are important for a stable and fast internet connection, preventing interference between telephone lines and modem. Also avoiding static on phones, but if you installed it incorrectly, it can be an issue. If you installed it, it is same with a friend. Try swapping your modem with that a friend or neighbor who has same model and connect to your system. Or try installing your modem on their line. If working, your phone line has problem. If not, same with a friend, proceed to checking the internet LED of the modem to be discussed later on.
So we go back. If cable yung modem, is it direct to the cable of the street? If no, it should be direct. Cable from street can go through splitter, but must go direct from splitter to modem. The modem should be first in line because it can't handle too much signal degradation. If nakadirect naman, we should check the internet LED status. Kunin nyo yung modem at tignan yung mga nag-iilaw at basahin. Hanapin yung internet. Kung hindi umiilaw, power off the PC and the modem and retry the process. If problems still persist, your line must be unplugged, modem is bad, or the service is out. Pero kung umiilaw naman yung LED ng internet, is the modem multi-port? If yes, unplug the networking cable and plug on different modem port. If router is wireless, borrow a laptop and test connectivity. First, connect it wirelessly. If can connect, next would be connecting your laptop directly to the modem. If can't connect directly, you have a failed network adapter or bad USB port in the PC. If hindi naman multi-port yung modem, the main problem is in the software settings. PC networking or network adapter. Reinstall a software from internet provider and check if your virus suit and firewall software aren't blocking the internet.
Now then, since we're done with the yes part of the DSL, BIOS, and cable, let's proceed with the no part, which is, do you hear modem dial? So, does your modem make sounds? When you call your ISP through modem dial, you should hear a dial tone when the modem first acquires the line. Now, assuming you do hear the modem dial, we will proceed to guess. Did the ISP pick up? But first of all, make sure that you're dialing the right phone number, then you will be able to hear them through the speaker. If you don't hear them, then we will go with no. Are they busy or is it just ringing? But again, Make sure that you are dialing the right phone number and check the area code and prefix. If it is ringing but doesn't seem to pick up, then check if the ISP is not temporarily down and try dialing to a different phone number of the ISP or their tech support. If none of these results show merit, then try dialing on post. As to how to do this, the instructions are shown on screen. Now then, with that resolved, going back to if ISP picks up, we will proceed to get online. If yes, there could be some random issues, but just try dialing multiple times to make sure that you are not encountering an overloaded modem pool. It is also recommended to see the modem performance chart if you are connected at lowered speeds. So, what is this modem performance chart? This chart is the one we should follow if we want to set the maximum amount of data the ISP can transfer to be lower or higher. But going back to Gets Online, if no, then they might be confirming your user info. If it's your first time dialing, then proceed with no and re-enter your login information. Just know that when there are random errors, then it's probably because of the weather or the time of day. If they have confirmed your login information, then please proceed with yes. But are you connected at lower speed? You can do this by following the guide on screen. But once you are done, then proceed with the modem performance chart as mentioned. But if no, then try to connect to a different ISP. If you manage to connect to a different ISP, then your modem is not bad. Then you can proceed with yes and check the modem standards in which your ISP can support. If it can't connect to a different ISP, then please proceed with no and try direct line connection or just get a new modem.
Let's proceed. If you don't hear any modem dial, check if the speaker is enabled. Discrete modems have their own piezoelectric speaker, while soft modems integrated on the motherboard use PC speakers for sound. Check for your volume controls in Windows and make sure to turn it up. Your speakers should also be switched on. Turn up also the volume for your modems in software. It can be found on the Properties tab of the modems in Control panel. If the speaker is already enabled, is there a dial tone? If none, do we already have the best driver installed? If not, we should download the most recent driver on the modem manufacturer website. The modem you possess may have an obsolete drive and it's a must to update it. If the best driver is already installed, does the device manager report any problem? First, check if the operating system detects the modem as present and operating. If it doesn't, reinstall the best driver for the modem. Afterwards, does the modem pass the OS modem test? If yes, check if the port is detected in use by OS or dialing software. Go to the properties of the modem via Control Panel and click Diagnostics. Lastly, click Troubleshoot or More Info, then try shutting down and rebooting. However, if your current modem does not pass the OS modem test, it is recommended to try a new modem. Let's go back. If the device manager does report a problem like RRQ or interrupt requests, try getting it resolved. You may try changing IRQ in software or change its jumper on modem for an old card. However, if the device manager problem can't be solved, you're experiencing a hardware conflict or your modem is considered bad. It is recommended to proceed to the conflict resolution chart. This ends our presentation and we thank you for watching.